Stay humble.
Hey, it's Saturday, so it's time for some random advice. Welcome to Embracing Expansion with me, Finesse. Today, I want to tell you, I want to advise you, I want to remind you to not be too hard on yourself. And my reason for this is simply because we are all here learning. We should not be too hard on ourselves when we go off track, because guess what? When you go off track, you're simply learning a lesson. You're learning what you want or what you don't want. And if you spend too much time being hard on yourself, you just might miss that lesson. I spoke about an experience I had, on spirituality, where I was really mad because there was a truck blocking my driveway. And this actually, I felt bad after that, because I was like, wow, I know better, but I still let myself get so mad. Like, I was really upset, and for a while before I calmed down and what have you. But then I was like, but if I didn't have that experience, I wouldn't be able to, understand it, profoundly like this, knowing that, being aware of it. It's, if you're just angry and you're just going on anger and you're just still going to be angry about it, fine. But once you realize that you're angry and you calm down, these emotions, these experiences we have, they are necessary. They are necessary to teach us, to help us to practice the things that we learn, to implement the things that we learn, the principles that we learn. It's all good and well to talk a good talk, but can you be it? Like the experiences that we have, they're the practical aspect of life. In school, where you have theory and practice, where you're taking notes in theory, you're reading a lot more. And then I remember my food and nutrition class, for example, we were learning about how to prepare something, and you thought you had it down, but then when you went into the actual practical aspect of it, where you're preparing it, you don't remember, or sometimes you don't remember, or sometimes you realize, oh, that's not how it's done, or I may have missed something, or I can do this too, or I can add on to it. So really, this is life. Life has a theoretical aspect to it and a practical aspect to it. So don't be, when you get to the practical aspect, see it as training. Don't feel like you failed just because you made an error, or the point of it is to acknowledge, like in each instant, when you get to apply. And it's not like, unlike school, you're not going to be made aware, okay, I'm going to test you with this. I'm going to give you this exam today because we read about this yesterday. That's not how life goes. And that is all the more reason why we should not be hard on ourselves when we fall short or when we make an error. There really is no error, there's just expansion. We are simply applying the things that we learn, or we're learning new things to apply, through our experience. That is why in my mind, there is no good and bad, there is no wrong and right, there's just cause and effect. There's just cause and effect. So you do something and this happens to you that you're not happy about. Guess what happened? You would not have learned that. You would not have been made aware that you're not happy about something until you experience it, right? So sometimes the experience is necessary, and that's what expansion is essentially. We can't just sit here. I remember thinking about, the less I interact with people, the less I'll be in drama, or the less I do this, the less, like, if I don't ride a bike, then I won't fall. But you still fall anyway. It doesn't have to happen on a bike. You still get in drama sometimes anyway, just your name might just come up. And drama usually starts based on your interpretation of it. So we have the control we have is our response to things. The control we have is how we respond to things. Things are going to happen because that is our purpose here. We are going to have experiences that challenge us, but the challenges are meant to teach us. So like I said I don't know, maybe 7 videos ago, we are here to learn, and we learn through our experiences. Our experiences are basically what expansion is. We can't just sit here and read books and be like, okay, I know that this is wrong, I know that this is wrong. Yeah, you know that this is wrong, but in a situation where you get to exercise your knowledge, what will you do? Knowing is really not everything. Applying is everything. You can know everything and still respond. You can know that an action is wrong and still respond by doing that action. So the true expansion comes when we get to apply the things that we learn, the things that we're, the things that we're embracing about ourselves, or coming to understand about ourselves, about this being a part of this beautiful realm, learning. It's a wonderful experience, and I just want to encourage you to not be hard on yourself. There is no need to be hard on yourself. When you feel sad, feel sad. Feel sad. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to yell, yell. Yell. Because not sometimes, these are our emotions, or crying, this yelling, these are forms of release. Don't stay there. The goal is to not stay there. The goal is to understand that I lost my phone, I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna cry because it makes me feel sad. I always say that tears are a form of rinsing your soul, or rinsing your heart, or rinsing your mind of the negative emotion. So I cry a lot, and I cry very easily. And sometimes I cry just because I feel like that's what I need to do right now. So I encourage you to embrace your emotions, embrace your expression of your feeling. That is important. Don't feel bad because you express yourself. This week's videos have just been about just taking control more, not being too hard on yourself. We make mistakes, and we're supposed to. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. Okay. So your random advice, I like to end by saying that your random advice is to not be so hard on yourself. We didn't come here with a handbook. We didn't come here knowing everything. We came here to learn and to grow. All right? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Finesse. Do subscribe, do like, do share your feed. Do let me know how you feel. Do tell. All right? Thank you so much, and have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday.
Stay humble.